Okay, this is the video recording for the game of Max. To set up the game of Max, you're going to use this mat and you're going to put as many words as you want on the space number 2. Then you're going to put only 12 words on number 3, so there'll be only 12 number 3. You open the bag, you take out the dices, and you want to put the 3 over here. The rest of the dices aren't marked, and you just put it there. You put the 3 animals, there'll be the squirrel, the mouse, and the bird, you put it over here. Then Max, you're going to put Max over here on the first space. Max is the cat, by the way. There'll be 4 food tokens inside the bag. You will just put them over here on their corresponding spaces. Objective of this game. The objective is for the players to bring all these animals down this path and then send them home before Max gets them. So during the game, of course, Max will start running after them, and definitely they're not allowed to lose one of the animal. If Max catches one of the animal, let's say these 2 are ahead and Max catches this one because it's lagging behind, the game is over. All the players lose. Now, playing this game. On your turn, you either read number 2 or you read number 3. When you read number 2, toss on your turn, you will roll 2 dices. If the result, for each result that is black, Max will move 1 space. So like this, Max will move 1, 2. Now, let's try that again. Let's say just now I rolled and it's like this. Then the players will move 1. So I can either move the mouse or the bird or the squirrel, move 1, and then Max will move 1. Now in the event, let's say you roll and you get 2 greens, like this. Well, you can move one of the animals 2 spaces, or move 2 animals 1 space each. So the total is always 2. Okay? Now, that's for number 2. When it's number 3, if the kids read number 3, fog, like this, and that's only 12. Remember, that's only 12 here. They can roll all 3 dices, and look, it's 3 greens. So he can go 1, 2, and 3. How nice, very generous. Or just go 1, 2, and 3. Or maybe perhaps it'll just be the mouse go 1, 2, and then 3, like that, which is fine. The other option for reading number 3 is to call Max home. Now, so let's say Max comes really close. It's about to kill the player. Instead of reading number 2 and then rolling the die and taking risk, just in case it comes out black 1, 2, it'll eat all the animals. So 2 is probably not a good idea. So you can read number 3, and instead of rolling the dices, you can go read it Vaughn, and then say Max, go home. So you teach your kids to say Max, go home, and this will send Max home. And then then you teach them to say Max, have some, to eat something. Let's say have some cheese. So the cheese will be gone. So reading number 3 allows you to send Max home. And of course, since there are 4 snack tokens, you can send Max home 4 times. Don't forget, you need to read number 3 in order to send Max home. If the kids spend all the number 3 to roll dices and there's nothing left, even if there's snacks at home, they cannot call Max home. So the kids will continue taking turns, either reading 2 and then rolling 2, or reading number 3 and either rolling 3 dices or calling Max home. And they'll keep on doing this until all the animals get home. By the way, from this last space, they still need 1 more move in order to move each of the animal home. So if all the animals are really like this somewhere in the game, then they'll need 1 green point to move him there, 1 green point to move him there, and then 1 green point to move him there. Okay, so, right, 1 more note. When the animals land exactly on their own space, like, the mouse goes doot and then land exactly here, he'll take the shortcut to here. The squirrel, after he walks through here, and then if he lands exactly here, he'll come here. And of course, it's the same for the bird. The bird will go over here. But it must be exact. For example, let's say the mouse is here and you roll 2 greens. If you give the mouse 2 green, he'll just glide over. So what happened is we need to give 1 green to the mouse. So he'll go exactly like this. And then the other green must be given to another animal. Okay? Max can take all the shortcuts. So when we get black, Max will start walking forward. Now, if Max is here and you get 2 blacks, and Max land exactly on one of the shortcut, then he will take the shortcut. Okay? If Max is over here and you roll 1 black and 1 green, then yes, Max will take the shortcut. And of course, if it's like this, then probably 1 black, 1 green. I'll move the mouse first, and then move Max, and then Max will meow, like this. Okay? So that's pretty much the game. So to sum it, and of course, if Max is over here and you get 2 black, then Max will just walk over. Max is not going to take the shortcut. All right. Let me summarize the game again. Every turn, kids will pick read number 2 or read number 3. If they read number 2, roll 2 dice. If it's black, Max move. If it's green, the animals can move. Okay? Or kids can choose read number 3. When they read number 3, they have 2 options. A, roll 3 dice and just move as usual. Or B, don't roll any dice and call Max home, having one of the snacks. Okay? So that's pretty much the game. If you have any questions, just call me.